One second. Hold on.
This guy, professional.
One second. What's going on, guys? It's me, Sean Tank Top over here. Got your Tank Top, and welcome to Watching to the Bar weekly Targ Thursday, or not Targ Thursday, Targ Tuesday.
Targ Tuesday over here.
Targ Tuesday over here. Yeah, maybe we're all discombobulated. It's like I've been hanging out in Heron Hall for too long. But my name is Sean Tank Top. Welcome to Targ Tuesdays. It is our weekly House of the Dragon Season 3 recap show. We do this for pretty much every fucking Song of Ice and Fire show that we cover. We did it for Dunkin' Egg. We're doing it for this one, and we're about ready to get fired up with y'all. We appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us over here. I'm going to kick it over just down there, down in the corner over there. It's Dustin and Morgan Drace over there. How you doing over there, Draces?
We're here.
Great,
we're
man.
out here. We're doing great.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are feeling good. You're right, Morgan. I want to say, like, what would you conjure if you were to do like an Alice Rivers, like throw a stone and kind of just sit there and like have some? What creatures are flying like at your back, like when you come out? What are we thinking? I'm thinking dolls. I'm thinking creepy dolls or clown dolls or something like that. You know,
Well,
something.
No, you have to have the air of like, did she do that, or did the bats just
Fair.
do that?
Okay.
It fucks with their
Yeah.
head more.
Mhm.
If it's like super magic, then it's like burn the
Yeah.
witch time.
You need
If
an
it's
air
like-
of deniability, right?
You need them to go somewhere and be like, and then she threw a pebble and a bunch of bats appeared, and it's like, well, there's bats all over here.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
True,
Like that's
right.
what you need them to like.
Plausible
live-
deniability type
you
of
need
thing.
to
Okay.
gaslight them real hard.
I got
don't
you.
know. Maybe just like at our bar, what do we even ever have flying
Like some
around?
like fruit flies. Like-
Maybe. Before we
Hopefully
kill
not.
them. Before we kill
right,
them.
right. Hopefully not in the bar. You know what I mean? Like Heron Hall makes total sense. You know, like
Occasionally, fireflies will get in the bar.
fireflies would be kind of whimsical and fun though. Like those
Yeah.
guys would be charmed. You know what I
That
mean? They
would
wouldn't
be
be super
beautiful.
scared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
There
be
would
really
be so
pretty.
many.
The Owl
Keep-
City synths like start playing in the background.
This is like a twee like manic pixie girl like scene out of like an early aughts like rom-com like for days. You know what
Or
I mean?
Tangled.
There
can
you
just
go.
be Tangled.
Absolutely.
You know
100%.
Yeah.
what? It would be a whole party, like a 20 deep of like a day drinking bar crawl coming out the door
Right.
at the
Right.
person I was trying to get away from,
For
my,
sure.
from my castle.
There we
Okay,
go.
I
That
like
would be a little
that. I
bit
like
more
that.
like
It would be
yeah.
it would be the
I
regulars,
throw a beer
right?
can and we all rush out.
There you go. Oh my god, awesome. And I mean, you know, obviously not the only witch that we got into over here. I don't mean to speak for you or assume anything like that over there, Maddie, but I'm pretty sure that you're into that. It's Maddie K. Ray. How you doing over there, Maddie? AKA the Bug Witch of Heron Hall. How you doing?
Oh, I'm so good. You know, trudging through those leeches, having a grand old time.
Ooh.
Watching all
yeah.
the lichen and the moss in the bog, you know, sampling
Yeah.
some peat, going, oh wow, this would make really good whiskey. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just having a time.
Yeah, totally. You got to think about like how shitty it must have been for the folks in Scotland and Ireland to be like, I don't know, do you want to take this bog and like put it in a bottle and drink it after a couple of months or whatever?
Do
You know what I
know-
mean? Like
do you know about bog butter? Are
I've
you
heard-
aware?
I've heard of bog butter before.
So
for sure.
people
Yeah.
take like a lot of milk and make a lot of butter out of it, and they do like blocks of butter and they store it in the bog because the bog is famous at good at preserving things.
Preserving, yes,
So,
yes.
so they can like that's like their
Right.
fridge, right? They can
Yeah.
just pop the bog butter in and like
The
go scrape
Scottish
off
version of
some.
cooling in the creek.
Yeah. 100 yeah, absolutely. That's why the elves were so well preserved in the fucking in the Lord of the Rings. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling
Like,
you, yeah.
they look
Slog it in the
pristine.
bog.
You know what I mean? Like absolutely.
Wow.
And she has joined us once before, and we're so glad to have her back. It's Jocelyn from I'ma Need More Wine pod, who collaborates many times over with Maddie over there, or Sir Jocelyn of Wish a Bitch Woods over here. How are we doing today, my dear?
I am doing well, and I would also like to announce my house motto, and I'm
Please.
borrowing from the Vampire Lestat because I
Yes,
think it's thematically relevant to
For
this
sure.
series as well. Serving cunt has its consequences.
Honestly, it's an incredible house motto, but also a really good Real Housewives tag.
right.
Also,
Yeah,
It works on levels.
It's
Yes.
hitting the triangle. I love it. I love it.
we can take it. We can take it. We can get some really interesting crossovers and shit like that. They think they've even done that. Like they have been kind of like we have kind of we've sort of gotten to a point like where, you know, because for a minute there, like the social media accounts of like a bunch of different companies were like pretty lame. You know what I mean? There were people that like are like my age or older, like writing this shit, or you could kind of tell like we're writing this shit, or just not cut out for like the vernacular of like the internet. And now we've kind of been getting like, they've been like memifying and like really getting like, I mean, what did they do? They did one where they did like I think it was a Love Island like edit or something like that or whatever, which like complete with the music and like, all that kind of stuff, which is super fun. And then of course, you know, with this, you know, in tandem with this week's episode and all of the lovely kitties that we had running around in this week's episode, they attached like a GoPro to one of the cats that was running around.
I saw that.
Oh, I need to go check that out.
Oh, sick! I'll send you the link, Josh. Like it's just like something that I've seen a bunch like of, you know, TikTok creators and stuff like that do, but they're just like, oh no, let's just have them like run around set, and of course, like I'm like, you got me, you know what I mean? Like, so that's
can I just interject, because you all have been working on an epic crossover, and I want to add to the lore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please
So,
do.
in your conversation about episodes 1 and 2,
Right.
Morgan talked about having Frank Reynolds in this show. Last week, you all very aptly noted that
Dennis
Orman
was
is
here.
basically Dennis Reynolds.
Yes.
So I would like to add to this lore that
Let's
I
go.
talked about with the lovely Maddie before. Y'all, we got cats. Charlie Kelly. You got a cat situation. Who is better than Charlie Kelly? And he can also be your master of bird laws. You're welcome.
There we go.
Lyra.
Right. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
He knows the illegal tender. He knows that Orman's off-brand Twitter, True Social Pigeons. That's illegal tender.
It is true social.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is that because it was pigeons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, like obviously
illegal tender. You can't
Yeah.
do it.
it's fine. I mean, like it's
Birds aren't real, famously.
it's true. I mean, like would we call it like Raven Law or something like that? Maybe that's a little too close to Ravenclaw, but like
Abbott Elementary, we got the Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Patty's Pub crossover.
you know, like it was kind of, he's a little too young for it, but just because of Vagar and just like how much like, you know, they would dispel, you would have like, you know, he could be like, I could so easily see like what's his face, Danny DeVito, like in an iPad or like having like a blue ruby like eye or whatever. It's like, so I went in and I started blasting. I can't see so good, so I missed. You know what I mean? Like they ran away, so then I left. You know,
It's
like,
always
whatever it
sunny
is.
in Harrenhal, you know?
It's always
There you
yeah.
go. There it is.
Dude,
Dude,
There
oh my
it is.
God. It's always soggy in Harrenhal. I think would probably have to be our thing, right? I think that's where we're gonna take it.
Not too much, not too much.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want the thing to literally sink into the ground. But yes, no. So you know, in case, thank you guys for everybody for joining us. Thank you so much to Jocelyn for hanging out with us. We're very excited to get into this episode. We're gonna go through a couple different things. Obviously, we got our weekly prompts, which you guys, if you guys have joined us before, you guys would know we have ourselves. We're gonna start off with our general thoughts. We're gonna move on to episode MVPs. We're gonna head to the Kunt of the week, and then we're going to have ourselves, and then we're, you know, if there's any other super chats, then we're going to take care of those and what the super chats are and what the super chats do over there. We already got some people jumping in with some super chats already, setting a great example over here. But we have, if you guys are like, okay, you know, I'm in the chat, we're firing off, we're having a good time and everything like that, but I want to make sure that the watchers and Maddie and Jocelyn like address this question, concern, query, what have you, and you guys want to make sure that you guys get in on that conversation. You guys can do that by hitting us up with a super chat for any dollar amount. Any dollar amount will get you over there, and we will make sure that we hit you guys up with whatever your. I say sometimes, like literally, just like, listen, dude, like I got a really great dick joke, and everybody needs to know about it. You know what I mean, or whatever it is. Or sometimes there's like a lore drop or
Isn't that
whatever
the
it is.
concept of our whole channel?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, honestly, like if we got like, I got to figure out our house words or whatever it is. But like the and maybe we'll be able to do that by the end of the live stream. But yeah, so any question, concern, comment, or whatever it is that you guys want to make sure that we absolutely address, you hit us up with a super chat for any dollar amount. We greatly appreciate it. Or also, if Well, Maddie, what else can people get with a super chat, just in case if they want to?
You can fight me for any dollar amount.
Any dollar amount.
Any dollar amount. You
internet
can
fight.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. Not that we already don't do it for free, sort of, on the internet anyway.
Right.
Less so. I've
paywalled my rage. Let's be clear.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
I know the quality and the value that I bring, and that shit is paywalled.
Know your worth, queen.
Know what you're worth and get what you're worth. Absolutely, 100%. And I mean, I guess like we'll run into a couple. We'll jump through with a couple of the ones that we already have right now before we get into our general thoughts, just to show people how it's going. Yeah, Cruel Philosopher, dear GOT got free Eamon from his mommy issues. I mean,
never.
No, milk rights
from my cold dead hands. This was what that guy's gonna say about that shit. He's never given. I mean, and especially now that he has Alice, who is like leaning fully into that. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like about as, I mean, like about as hard as like, or I mean, like it's kind of the same way that, you know, she's obviously trying to like curry favor and control over him here, like, and stuff. And I think that's like obvious. That's the obvious read or whatever. But like, he hasn't been he hasn't had anybody acquiesce this much about himself since he was hanging out in the brothel. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? Like, and so she's like, you're not going to pay me in this. You're not going to pay me in money or anything like that. You're going to pay me in dragonfire and influence and everything else that you're capable of and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I think what did you guys think about that scene and all that kind of material? Like,
I mean, the second he arrived there, I'm like, oh, I mean, she is like the number one, has people's number.
Yeah.
And so she's like, she just can read people. She knows how to spin dudes out. And she's like, he just shows up and she's just like, yeah, mommy issues done. Bomb.
Yeah.
Done. Like,
for sure.
For me, when they were announcing that Fire and Blood was going to be adapted into the House of the Dragon, the show, I was like, I cannot wait to see Alice and Eamon going whole hog on TV. I'm so excited.
Whole hog.
Like,
and he's famously already gone whole hog on the show before too. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen the hog.
How much more can we go? I'm there for it. I'm ready.
Now that he's so ready.
Yeah. Potential motto: we've seen the whole hog.
Right.
I mean,
I love it. Yeah. But yeah, I all of that material I thought was really, really strong, and we'll get into it a little bit more as we go along. We just kind of wanted to get something, get something out for. Again, Cruel Philosopher. Thank you very much for jumping in over here. And we got ourselves. He's over here all the time. It's the Big Appa. It's Cord. Thank you all for getting all these great people to get for my beat. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Like, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I think that happy birthday thing, that happy birthday, like kind of short, like shot song is like, you ever have that, like where you're like the table next to the birthday table, and then all those sad fucking college students have to amble up to like the table and just like happy birthday, like, or whatever. Like sometimes they have their own song or whatever it is.
Happy birthday.
Does everybody want to die as much as I want to die when that's happening? As much as they want to die, like, you know, like Happy Death Day. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling.
I just went to a birthday party over the weekend at a hot pot place, and famously my coworker, she hates like any attention at all, and so I was so excited when I got to be like, we sat down and the server was like, oh, are we celebrating anything? And we all went, it's her birthday, and we pointed.
Yeah.
So they had like a light up like board that they brought out.
Wow.
Yeah, they did. It was like LEDs, bro.
Did you know that they had this board? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
And I was just like, I want her, like, I was like, oh, like candles, you know, like clapping.
Like, this is diabolical, like Lara Strong action right here. If you knew this shit was going down.
They brought out the LED, like the light bright, and I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. And so there's a video on the internet somewhere of me going,
oh my God.
That's pretty great.
Can I share a dark childhood story? I don't know what it was. I hated people singing happy birthday to me when I was little.
Okay.
And
for sure.
Every birthday, when my mom would go have all these elaborate plans, and you know, we would like, I had the McDonald Land birthday party, I had the Chuck E. Cheese birthday party, and every time when they would bring out the cake and sing happy birthday to me, I would just start crying. So there's this series of pictures from my childhood where everyone's like, taking them.
Oh my god!
And I remember one time, I think when I turned 10, my mom finally sat me down and had a pep talk. She was like, "Listen, you just got to get through it. We just give me 1 year.
You just got to pull yourself together there, Jocelyn. 10-year-old Jocelyn.
It has to happen.
Like, please don't. Just try. Just try." And the good thing about that year is it was my birthday's in October, so we did Halloween costumes. So I did cry, but I had on a witch mask, so you couldn't see the tears. So
there we go.
Problem solved. That's how you do it. And I don't know what it is. And to this day, I don't like being perceived in that way. Please don't.
Interesting.
No, it's a little like shy kid thing. I had the same thing where it's like any big to do when I was a kid. I don't know why you just start crying.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Or sometimes you're in the mood for it. Sometimes you're not. Like sometimes like I'm very much like I do that every year where it's like the it seems like the even numbered years are like the big blowout, like kind of like, you know, the big blowout, big party years. And then the odd ones are the chill, like, you know, we're just grab some dinner and a couple gifts and, you know, little, you know, like do a little something with mom, you know, with mom and the fam and shit like that. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know, there's a bunch of, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. And we respect all of those ways. But before we start, I mean, like, shit, man, we're talking about, that's some formative shit right there. It's like crying on your birthday and everything like that. Like, we're cool the fucking, we got a deep dive. We got a deep dive on this episode right now. But you know, I think the best way to do it is to kind of start talking like kind of much more general terms and shit like that. So we'll get into our general thoughts about this week's episode. It's episode 3 or season 3, episode 5. Unbent and Unbroken, directed by Nina Lopez Corrado and written by Philippa Goslin. And since you know it's your first time back in a while, Jocelyn, what were your general thoughts about this episode? What do you think? And also, if you want to make it an addendum, how have you been enjoying the season as a whole so far? Now that we're past the halfway mark.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the season. I agree with what you all have said. I just treat episodes 1 and 2 were the end of season 2. Season really started with episode 3.
Yeah.
And episode 3 is, I think, probably my favorite one thus far. This one was just okay for me. And I think it's because the writers were asking me to tolerate a lot of a certain character who I just can't take for more than about 15 seconds.
Right.
And it's like, oh, okay, this is gonna be work. Like, oh, you are asking a great deal of me in this time. But thankfully, you know, obviously continue to be entertained by Ormond. And my favorite thing about him is how he just completely like crashes the fuck out and then like, okay. I love that kind of crash out.
He gets his shit together, you know what I mean?
Okay, but as we were saying, so I enjoyed that. So that kind of helped offset some of the one particular thing that the writers asked of me this week. But overall, I thought it was a fun episode. I'm enjoying the season. I do think it's much stronger than season 2, and I'm really excited about where we go from here.
Yeah, I think that's well said. I mean, I think it's not just like the fact that we were able to kind of get the big payoff from season 2, and we were able to kind of just wrap up that element of that story that we were telling, but not just that, but I do think that the show is just in general in its bag a little bit more this season. Like there's just we were kind of talking about that a little bit like last week in what ways I could speak, because we were having like you were in
Harrenhal, and
I was in Harrenhal. I was figuring out. It's like I got to figure out what's fucked up about my birthday, you know, or whatever it is. Like, you know, but like the I think that this. It just kind of feels a little bit more kind of classic Thronesy in a lot of ways. I think and certainly in the ways of like I think that we've been able, you know, we're kind of a little bit more spread out. We're cutting all these different, you know, like kingdoms, some that we've seen before. We got to visit the Vale again for, you know, we haven't been there in a hot minute, and we're going to Harrenhal. We're going all over and we're seeing some new places and stuff. And it just kind of felt like there, and I think also it's just the element of just kind of compression of the story, because we also had to have within the 8 episodes, 2 of them are taken care of last season, and so technically it's like only kind of 6, but in a sense it's kind of all killer no filler in a way. I mean, like maybe a titch less so with this one, but like this is all just like kind of classic Throne shit, where it's just like scheming and plotting and character development, moving everything forward and stuff like that. It's speaking of moving forward, Maddie, general thoughts about this episode. What you think?
I thought it had a lot in common with last episode, but we lost that like feature, like enter a new what is
the
it?
excitement of a new yeah.
What is it? What is it? What did they say on Love Island? Anyway, yeah. So like
a new diva has entered the workspace, and like and we that was a charge, but this one was just kind of
and I think that this one will hold up better once we see the full arc of the season. I'm actually very curious to see how I'm curious at how they're structuring the season, because like these 2 episodes in a row feels really strange while we're right here.
Right.
And I enjoyed it. There's a lot that I loved about this episode. Jocelyn, the thing that you hated, I very much enjoyed. Because I just loved to like revel in it. You know what I mean? But I understand why you didn't like it.
I wonder what you guys are talking about. I mean, like,
I don't know. Who's to say?
You guys we're
we'll
gonna
get into it.
I feel right. I feel like you guys could give me like 2 guesses, but I'd only need 1. You know what I mean? Like,
correct. Exactly. And I really kind of enjoyed that from like a nihilistic war perspective. And I am curious about the choices that they're making with Damon. It seems inconsistent. So, we'll see. I'm curious. I'm going to see how it plays.
Interesting. I mean, like, well, I'm wondering, is there a section where we're going to be able to inconsistent in what way?
Okay. So last episode, we get the whole like Raina, like, I'm going to be a dad, I'm going to keep this secret.
Well, haven't you guys heard that there was some behind the scenes footage of some scenes that they actually filmed during season 1? I'm like, yeah, that's not in the show. You know what I mean? Like, I had some people it was like some Snyder cut horseshit where he goes,
I'm sure they filmed it.
But
it didn't make it. So
right. But it's not in the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. And so so we got the like Raina, like that's the first conversation that Raina ever has with Damon, by the way. I just want to point that out. That is the first conversation. Yeah, Jocelyn, shaking your head. I feel you, girl. And I feel you so hard. And then we get to like, this one, like, Damon is clearly trying to keep the secret, but also trying to keep his eye on the prize and also trying to like manage Rhaenyra. And so like, I think he's doing a lot of like good work in this episode, but I also think that he's making some mistakes also. And so I'm curious, like, to see like where the ineptitudes that get us where we need to go, like, happen. And I think that a lot of this is here, but also they've kind of framed him as like the voice of reason, which is very interesting and curious. So that's kind of what I mean when I talk about the inconsistencies with David.
For sure. I can say, I mean, or it definitely, or that's like, I think that's how people are perceiving. I think maybe, and I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, but I think that because there's some people who are just like, dude, Damon knows what to do. This guy's so on it. He's so sick, like blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, well, he's the only one who like is kind of speaking confidently and sure of himself. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think that in some cases, in this episode specifically, I think in some cases he is very right. And in some cases he is not.
Yes.
But 100%. Because he says everything with the same tone, that's hard for people to parse sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right. Or especially with the same tone. Like, I don't think that I'll ever be able to hear the word Valeria the same way again. When he was talking about old Valeria, like when he really took that last like L for like a walk or whatever it was when he was making that speech to the Gold Cloaks, which actually has something to do with one of our other super chats. We'll jump into it real quick. Slurpee over here, who's jumped in a bunch of times before. Thank you again, my friend. If you were Gold Cloaks, would Damon's delusional speech full of empty promises? Well, certainly when you frame it like this, of course it's not going to work on me. But full of empty promises had worked on it. Zero money times 2 still equals 0 money. LMFAO. What do you guys think? Would it have worked on you?
In this scenario, I am a cop, so therefore I am fucking stupid. Yes. So yes.
Yeah, no, like that's my theory. It's like if you're part of that like mentality, they've beaten the that like chance to rebel out of you. Like the whole idea is like, nope, nope, that's my captain.
There's us, there's us, and then there's everyone else. It's its own little house. So
yeah.
You would think you're a special boy.
Yeah, and I think the fact that like Sir Luther like took Rhaenyra's word very literally and then just did exactly what she said, like I don't
Right.
there's no critical thinking there, and that goes all the way to the top. So
Yeah.
Damon's like, honey, you're talking to a cop. So
Yeah,
when you say bust
right.
heads, he's gonna literally explode them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this show to me has now become like my favorite workplace dramedy. And so one of the interesting things that I thought that Sir Luther said to him was, listen, these are the young whippersnappers. Some of these folks were born when you were at like the height of your dominance. And in today's speak, it's like he's saying, look, you're a Gen Xer. I'm probably Gen X. But this is the quiet quitting generation. This is the generation that believes in workplace rights. They don't just put their head down and do their work and grind it out. You need to relate to them. And maybe you need to kind of raise them up and find you a good representative that can speak to this generation on their terms. So I was like, oh yeah, this isn't going to resonate because the guy just told you all that old school talk, it's not going to land. Still cops. I love that point, Morgan, but a different breed. And I don't think that he was speaking to the breed that is now part of these forces now.
Yeah. Like cops that'll fucking cut your cock off just like on a whim, you know what I mean? Where they're just like, rape it, and then they'll like over and then it's over. Whether or not it's like it happened or it didn't happen or whatever the fuck. We also got ourselves Cool Philosopher is back. Am I supposed to believe that Vhagar, aka Black Beauty, is out there flying riderless and nobody from Team Black can find her? How do you miss her? I mean, what do we think is going on there?
I'm intrigued by that because I'm like
cloaking thing.
I don't know what to think. Like if it is Vhagar doing that, or if it is something else. I have no I'm actually that's like one of the mysteries where it's like in Fire and Blood, it's like Aemond is flying around burning everybody, and that's the story where it's like. We know it's not. Well, maybe Alice is like when he's asleep is hucking him on Vhagar and like I don't know. I literally don't know. That's why I kind of like it because I'm like I need to know who's burning everything. Is it Vhagar? Is she getting framed?
I think it's Vhagar because we have to remember Vhagar is Visenya's dragon.
Yeah, I know she's granny war crimes.
Yeah, she is granny war crimes.
Shit.
And she's in War Crime City, like the Riverlands.
She's in War Crime Alley. Like
War Crime Alley, exactly. And so like she's like, you mean I don't have to like that bitch slid off my back. I can do whatever I want. Great. What I want is to conquer, and I'm gonna go do that. Like I do think it is Vhagar because it's very hard to mistake Vhagar because she is the oldest of the dragons and the biggest. So big, and the bitchest,
The only other one that I could think of would be like does the cannibal have a rider?
Cannibal does not have a rider.
No, the wild dragon, cannibal, and then there's like the ghost or something.
There's something there, maybe, but we haven't really like. I feel like we haven't even because like we were
with them.
That would be wild for them to be like, oh yeah, it was cannibal the whole time.
Or even kind of like like it feels like you have to have at least mentioned them. Like we mentioned Sheep Stealer, like even in season 2.
Well,
Dragon. Yeah,
they did like forever.
Introduced,
Forever ago, they did. They were like naming off the dragons, and I think they did name off the wild dragons, but in passing for left, like it wouldn't be in the story. I don't think.
Right, because, and also because he was just and also because he was just like apparently he said in this season he was like it's insane like we don't claim wild dragons like that's almost impossible, you know what I mean, like
it's very rare.
Very rare.
I was saying, well, why was that on the list when you were naming off dragon math?
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
This is the first I'm hearing that we're not supposed to claim wild dragons.
Maybe that's a little inside baseball, but like when we name off our dragon cadre, we'll be like, and we got Sheep Stealer, and we got the cannibal. And we got like we're all like we all got him.
We're cooking these books. We gotta make it
right. Exactly.
100%. Yeah, like we're pumping the numbers. Drayson, what were your general thoughts about this episode? What'd you guys think?
I mean, I like the season as a whole, but I feel like much like Allison, we're stuck in like a secret passageway, just kind of moving towards a thing. And it's like I liked last episode a lot. I think there was moments I liked in this episode, but I definitely would like. I think they need to balance it a little better. I think that they need to find a way to get like a little more like purpose. Everybody seems to be driftless right now.
I can see that.
I kind of had the same feeling, but different reaction, where I liked it because it was just a lot of people's. It's showing where your plans and schemes will bump up against of like the reality of trying to rule or trying to do war in a way that you want. Like you could have a really good plan, and then it's just like reality gets in the way and everything's a pain in the ass. Sure. And it's like all your schemes could kind of work out, but then they're like, oh, but this also kind of sucks. I think that was the thing where it's like a lot of people's plans could have worked, but then there's humans involved, and that's where everything gets all messed up.
For sure.
Like, no, like Larry's plan to hide in Bravos is a good plan if you want to just keep one of the heirs out of the war.
Yeah.
But then Tylen's like, but how does that look to the realm that's gonna burn, and they has a responsibility. Like all these things where it's like everybody has their little ideas and plans. Rhaenyra has her plans, and then she's like not understanding that your son died, and the last couple things that he did that was amazing was getting the Winter Wolves and negotiating the phrase.
Yeah.
And you're fucking up the phrase. Like
you're like phrase known fickle bunch in this.
This is probably why they're like this, though. Actually, they were very reasonable when we met them. Maybe this is why they're like that. You wonder where Walder came from. Generational trauma.
God,
they were promised a castle, and they're always getting their castles snatched away.
And they're always getting their castles snatched out. That was one of my favorite episodes. Was just like her kind of just like very much like, can I talk to your manager? Just like haranguing her, and then
just calling her savage.
And then and then she just turns around and she just goes,
listen.
And then she's just like, but I'm totally cool to be an assistant head coach, or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? That was a great, like the amount of as all of us who have had to like organize, run businesses, kind of be like the captain of the ship. Everybody that's on this on this stream has had that experience, and I feel so supremely seen with Emma Darcy and their incredible fucking like exacerbated like acting is like some of the best that I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, quickly like kind of becoming, I don't know, whatever the that Sai is, like she's gonna become like they're gonna become like the Liz Lemon like of that thing.
Yeah.
Like what Liz Lemon was to eye rolls, like Rhaenyra is gonna be to just I am awash with deficiencies and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so
deficiencies and whatever. Sorry.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I was just saying like what Cersei was to tearing paper.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Yep.
I love that. I was so happy to finally see Rhaenyra react to it. This constant parade of people. Can I have this and can I have that? And I have all these. And I told Maddie, here would be my approach. You would come up to me. I would do complete corporate speak. You would state your grievances, and I would say, thank you so much for the feedback. You wait right there. I have heard your feedback.
Don't move a muscle.
You stay right there. I've got something for you. And when I come back, I'm either coming back with the dragon or sword. And that would be what I'm known for. Because I figure if I take that approach with 2 or 3 people, word spreads around and people are like, don't ask her for nothing. Yeah. Nobody's come back from it yet. Because you just can't be around. I can't do this. Right. And you don't have enough Queen's Guards around you. So Rhaenyra, you need to be a little bit more aggressive, and you just need to just deploy my approach. Wait right there. Thank you so much for your feedback. It is valued. I appreciate your candor, and we are absolutely going to take it under advisement. So if you would just kindly wait right here, and I will revert back to you shortly per my last email with our response. Thank you so much.
Per my last raven. You know what I mean?
Per my last raven. Once I align with my stakeholders, aka my half a small council that I have, and I'll revert back with our feedback on your request. And then you're donezo.
Well, or like this is Morgan. This is like the one I can't remember. We kind of did this in a bit in one of the reactions where it's just like you would just be like, I would just be the queen of just like, hey, and I think this is what Blink 3. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, Blink is talking about. It's like let's put a pin in it. And we'll circle back.
Yes.
We'll circle back.
And you tell people, is that juice really worth the squeeze? I don't know.
Right.
We need to think about it a little bit more.
Just a little bit, you know? Yeah, I think so.
Wait on that tarp over that drain.
Yeah, wait right there. You know,
in my Dexter room.
Yes. Right. Disclaimer, I am ramping up the war crimes. Remember me different. Because here's how I'm going to further escalate it. People are hungry. We need to start eating people, quite literally. We need to start, we need to be killing.
Who knows?
Exactly. We need to be killing multiple birds with one stone. And I am setting up a system here where you have shut someone up and you fed the people. You're welcome, Rhaenyra.
Well, no, I mean, I think in a way, I think that's well said. And Damon has been saying this, I think, for like 2 episodes now, like where he goes where he just like the dragons are what fucking are what prove your legitimacy. Like you need to like let go of some of these things. You need to let go of this very Viserys kind of level thinking in the sense of like where I just want everybody to accept me. I want everybody to get along. I want everything to be copacetic. And it's like you're gonna hurt some people's feelings, aka their feelings, meaning like their literal ability to live and breathe, like and not be like wreathed in flame because
their neurological functions.
Yeah.
Someone needs to just be like, there is no ethical ruling under monarchy. So let's stop pretending that we care about ethics.
Right.
Because the second we start thinking about that, this whole thing falls apart. So you got to get to the war crimes.
Yeah,
like
I think so.
A little bit of war crime and then
no, I mean it's kind of like when you go back and you watch, like when I was doing my rewatch with Angel, like back through GOT, and Angel was, and I mean we're all a bunch of Olenas here. We're just like, you're a dragon, be a dragon. Like what the fuck are we talking about? Like, and you do think about like again, given how much like how easily she was able to run through fucking King's Landing. You're like, shit, it would have been that easy. Like we could, like it would have been that simple. Like, you know what I mean? And not killing a shitload of small folks. You could have just cooked up the Red Keep and like done whatever. It's like, again, and then boom, you got a public works project and you're going to create jobs and stuff like that. We got fucking, we got Daenerys FDR and shit like that. And it'll be fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think that, I think I'm with you guys in a certain sense. I think I'm going to, and it's not just because I'm trying to be positive for positive sake. I liked how mid this was. I liked how regular it was. Like, this is the fucking shit. This is like 90% of the entire fucking show, especially in the early seasons when it was good. And I genuinely don't like the way that some people are nobody here, but the way that some people are like viscerally reacting to like how boring and shit this is like truly astounding to me, because like what did you think
Game of Thrones was about?
No, or did you watch it? Like, did you watch it, or did you watch like a clip show, like with all like the super badass, like a super cut, like or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I mean, like I liked that we got to have certain moments with characters that I feel like I have never really, like, just Bela just talking about what she feels and like why she feels it, and like, setting up this little kind of whatever, they're just like, hey man, like, I'm looking over Rhaenyra. I might also be looking for a Funko of sorts over here and shit like that. Like, I don't know if they're going to do that with Alan and shit like that or not. I'm not sure. But like I'm
like, those two just fly away together.
Yeah, just get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like,
and go take a nap and eat some food.
No.
Alan was trying to be her helper, and
swing by the In-N-Out burger. This is how they fucking totally fix it. Swing by the In-N-Out burger, grab a couple for right now and a couple to go. Swing by Tumbleton, torch the whole fucking place.
Just torch it.
Completely annihilate Tumbleton. It's very, very sad, very hard times over there,
Sorry,
or whatever it is. But like Ormond is done, and then you've at least taken that off the board. And then the only thing that everybody has to worry about is Vhagar, and we still have like, I think Sea Smoke and I can't remember who Bela rides, but like the
Moon Dancer.
Okay, like not the biggest. I mean, obviously, I think Moon Dancer, and we kind of saw that in the Gullet. We're like they were among like the most stealthy dragons. Like I love the dives that they were doing and shit. Like yeah, I love that shit. But like you know, we still have some of the big dragons on the board that can take care of Vhagar and then just get the fuck out of Dodge. It's like we gave you one little listen. It's you're kind of doing like what Damon was, but with the whole town. And it actually will help her where he just puts the head on the thing. It's like, sorry, already took care of it. You know what I mean? But I'm not soft quitting. I'm not even putting in my 2 weeks. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge and shit like that, you know? So I sort of liked how normal prestige TV this was. They moved some stuff on the board. We have more context. I kind of get it. Like there's a little bit of Arrested Development, I think, with Alicent and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, it feels cozy. It kind of feels like home. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like
yes, but you know, my problem, I think, what Alistair kind of summed it up pretty well here. We're like, we have this, you know, it's never better than when we had Varys and Littlefinger. Yeah, really compelling characters. Like the White Worm is not even one of them. Like she's just not even like half as interesting.
I liked her shit with Alicent. I thought that was fun. I will agree. I will completely concede that she's not as well written or something like that. It's like but I like that dynamic too and shit. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know. I was fine with. I was totally fine with it. Like
I want them to make it more explicit. Like if we're doing Doomed Yuri, just make it Doomed Yuri. Yeah. Like just say it out loud. Stop queer baiting. Just make it happen.
That's fair.
Which show this episode made me wish I was watching? Listen, I am all in on Team Black, okay? I am very firmly. I love my girl Rhaenyra. Mm-hmm. But I find the notion of Team Green infighting so delicious. Like the prospect of it.
Yeah.
And I know we don't have time for it, but God, would I love to see Aegon, Aemon, like just all those bitches fighting it out a little bit and getting in each other's way and just fucking it up for each other. You know, that to me would be so fun to watch.
Like that, that's like the Succession portion of the show.
Yes. Give me that. I want that version. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I mean, and I think that. I think there was some elements of that, but not enough of it. I think because again, like we kind of had like almost like two 5-episode kind of mini seasons in season 1, and then we were kind of hobbled in season 2. And like whereas, you know, I feel like if we just kind of had like some of the old school treatment of just like, I mean, shit. Like, I mean, one of Maddie's like favorite characters is, and you know, I'm sure it's not just because he's hot, but like fucking, what's his name? Your strong boy. What's his name?
Harwin Strong.
Harwin Strong. That's
my
right.
husband, Harwin.
Yeah, and like
we canonically got married, if you remember.
Right. No, I think. Wait, do we have that right there? It looks pretty damn great, right? Yeah. I still had that one in the bank. No, but like. You know, I don't think he ever said like a full fucking sentence to fucking Rhaenyra and shit like that. Like, there's so much material there, and so I think that
boy.
There you go. There we go. Hell yeah, awesome. No, but I will acquiesce. I think it could be punchier, but I did just enjoy. Like, I was like, this is just regular fucking prestige TV, like, you know, kind of GOT type shit. Like, and it was cozy in that way, but, and also because I know that like the next 3 episodes are going to be fucking crazy. Like, I think it's going to be pretty wild, I think, in the next like 2-3 episodes. And that's kind of like, I think also kind of knowing that that's kind of on the horizon, I was okay with, but, you know, I mean, like, again, it's a big game. There's a lot of players. And so we got to talk about our MVPs over there. Actually, hold on. We got a couple more over here. We got Creative Description coming in with another super chat. I'm loving these more GOTS character-driven episodes. I agree with Sean. It's not boring to me at all. I can have dragons. That's true. And I don't even necessarily think that it's, I don't think it's necessarily like dragon fighting. I think that I can understand people's point as in like, you know, we started out in a room with Alicent, and we remain pretty much in that room, but like an inability to get out of that room. Now they're like in the building, like they're in the castle, like they're in the wall.
We're in your walls.
Yeah, you know, like
I think that people want like a chess, like they want the war table at Dragonstone. They want like a chessboard. Like, oh, I move here,
Yeah.
you move
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and
That's
like
fair.
it's more internal than that because the politics are happening in one room, not like across a region.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, and we literally had a chess game, like, which was among my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
my
because
favorite
that's like
scene.
the first time we've seen that. It's the in-world game. It's called Savas.
Savas,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
in the book-
Battleship. It's really cool.
And so I'm just like, I was geeked out about that. And also I'm like Ormond over here where I'm like, dry histories. Do you have any idea how important the history of the Yellow Toad of Dorne? Like,
Mary Martell's a bad bitch. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
When people are saying it's boring, I'm just so Ormond. Like, I'm like, dry. It's not dry. There's so much here.
Well, right, and we're also like we're pigs for this slop. I'll kind of eat whatever they give me in a certain sense. You know what I mean? Like, in a certain sense. I mean, like, you know, like unless it looks like season 8 or some shit. But the, I don't know. I think that, yeah, I like that was among my favorite scenes in the sense that it reminded me a lot of. Like we're doing this one thing, but I'm trying to teach you something else. It reminded me of like that really great conversation between Tywin and Tommen, where he was kind of telling him about all of these previous kings. It's like, there was Maegor the Cruel. What killed him? You know, like, or whatever it is. It's like, what killed your brother? You know, like, or whatever it is. And then it goes like, and then he's talking about like what. You know, like what is the most kingly virtue? And it's like wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just kind of weird. Again, this is a much somehow
do what I say.
No,
100%.
Yeah. I mean, like, but he knows that this kid is way more malleable than Joffrey is, and he can and that's sort of what. Like, I think that's what was going on in that scene, and I don't know. Their relationship has been one of the best. The biggest, maybe not surprise, but just like maybe or like a pleasant surprise, like of this season. It's just like how much I've kind of clued in on it. If you torch Tumbleton, you lose. He's
defecting.
Oh,
whether he goes to the other team or he just might just get out altogether.
Jocelyn ain't having it. You know what I mean? But yo, you take off the board Rhaenyra's responsibility for it. If you do it on your way out the door,
How are you going to communicate that to everyone?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna lie my ass off and say it was Vhagar.
Right. Oh, yo, there we go. No, like we get Moondancer and Sheep Stealer in like a big Vhagar size trench coat or whatever it is, just pretend to be that could be pretty
like the fucking horse. Like
there we go.
Like absolutely. I'm the head, you're the body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, put them in that. That would be fucking great. I would love that. Oh my god. All right. So we were talking about it's a big game, a lot of players, so we got to talk about our MVPs, y'all. Jocelyn, I think I'm gonna have you lead this one again, you being like our guest of honor. Who was your most valuable player for this episode?
Thank you, and pardon me because I have to look at this word very carefully. So
go for it.
One wrong syllable, and it's going to have we're on a wholly different conversation. So, my MVP, the most valuable podophiliac, is Laris.
Okay, word.
You see how those syllables?
Oh yeah.
One wrong one.
I wasn't ready.
Absolutely. We thought we were hanging out in the Godswood. Soon we're hanging out on Epstein's Island or some shit over there. Like you fuck up one thing over there. But yeah, I got you. What you got?
There it is. I was here for the podophiliac this episode because he was dropping bars.
True.
When he just had the let's cut the shit conversation with Aegon that was so long overdue. You know, last I saw you entered your drunk ass into this battle that no one fucking invited you to. And he dropped one of my favorite words. Shout out to the Hound. He told, all you've done is whinge. I mean, he basically declared him a cunt in this speech.
Yeah,
and then I love, you were a terrible king, but an even worse man.
Right.
And I mean, I just stood up off my couch and just slow clapped. Like, thank you.
Jocelyn,
Thank you.
I texted my bestie, who I watch all these episodes with. I texted her and I was like, "Don't make me root for Laris."
I mean,
I know,
I've been
right?
telling you that he's perfect and wonderful.
Morgan just said recently he might be a good parent, and you know what? That was some solid ass parenting that he did in that moment.
There you go. Yeah,
that
yeah,
was better
Sad that
parenting than
doesn't want
Aegon got
children.
from his mama and his daddy, who ain't do
True.
shit. Because there are two villains in this show: shit parenting and the patriarchy. And it was nice to get some real fatherhood.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Right.
And I thank you. He was my MVP. Thank you, Laris. It was like chicken noodle soup for my soul. It was just it was like taking a swim in cleansing my spirit in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. I was just so happy. Like,
And
thank
then-
you.
Fair. I mean, like, no.
With the gentle parenting, it was like, and then when he sulked and was like, "Okay, I'll do what you say," you give him the little apple.
And he gave him a little apple.
You give him the little apple, and you get your juicy juice later. But apple now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Solid ass parenting. Thank you, Laris, the podophiliac.
I
The
fucking can't.
podophiliac.
The
like,
podophiliac is sending me.
that's pretty crazy. I mean, like, I love that. No, it is also, especially in a kind of cloak and dagger, like, sort of scenario, which is most of this stuff. Most people are talking out of one side of their mouth and whispering something else entirely to the other. And it feels like such a release and a relief when somebody kind of just says the thing that everybody's been thinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it was very cathartic, like, to hear that, like, even from the likes of Laris, but he
The
can.
best guy.
What's that?
The
What's that?
best guy in
No,
The
the
best
best
Westeros.
guy
He's the best guy around.
He's the best guy. He did nothing
What,
wrong.
Myrna?
What sexual assault? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, I think that, like, I think that what murder, what fratricide or whatever it was, like, no, but
Slaying.
right, exactly. Like, I think that, massively cathartic in that way, and like, and both of those characters, like, have honestly, like, never really worked for me until this season. Like I to this day, I fucking have no idea what the fuck, like, Laris was talking about. Like, it's like a family is a duty and duty is a duty. Like, we're like, shut the fuck up. Like, I have no idea what it's like.
Shut
Right.
up.
Like, and I just don't understand. Like, I never really got him. I get this project with Aegon. I think, other than the fact that, like, they just decided to just textually make him, like, a rapist and stuff like that, like which is just so incredibly hard to, like, come back. Like, it's very hard to rehab that. You know what I mean? For me, like, narratively, it just, and you can't. You kind of, there's ways in which you just never will.
Yeah.
But like, they've never done better with this character as far as, like, making me engage emotionally with him. You know what I mean? Like, in a certain sense, like, Sense of Loss with Sunfire and some of this other shit. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know. I mean, I think they've been, they've been cooking and out. So I think that's a great MVP. Traces, what do you guys got over there for your MVPs? What are you guys thinking over there?
I mean, my MVP is Harrenhal. I mean, she's
Sick.
the belle of the ball.
Yeah.
She has a gender.
Yeah.
Her
was on your
pronouns are
short
she,
list.
her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be here, you know?
She's thirsty, but not in that way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, like,
She's a thirst trap herself.
everybody has
It's
been
a third
promised
trap.
Harrenhal, but, like, and here's the crazy thing: is the only two people that have been able to tame her, Simon,
True.
and Alice, and so everybody
Yeah.
else is just, like, pining for her, and it's like a trophy to be won, but nobody
Yeah.
knows what it actually takes to, like, be in Harrenhal.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, it's just such a big part of this season.
Yeah, this place. I mean, it clearly needs a queen, and that's you find that in Sir Simon or in Alice for sure. I think, like,
actual tea.
Yes, I love that.
100%. I mean, like, because I was thinking, like, well, because you said those two, and I was like, word, that makes sense. Like, did Tywin do it? Not necessarily, because magic was kind of there was a diminished amount of magic in that era of Thrones. Yeah, right. And so like maybe had like Tywin hung around, we would have gotten a bunch of like Tywin fueled fucking nightmares and shit like that or whatever, which would be like kind of amazing. You know what I mean?
Nightmares are scary.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like or like his nightmares would be like super nice things. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like it's like his parents telling him that like it's like you did a good job. You know what I mean? Like it's like, would you like a puppy or whatever it is?
No,
like,
a dream of him raising his sons and being like, "Son, I love you. You don't have to do anything but just be my son."
Right. Yeah,
and then he'd wake up screaming.
He'd be like, "Oh my god!" Right? Exactly. Yeah, 100%.
He sees Cersei and he's like, "Ah, shit! You're the best one of all of them. God damn it!"
Some fucking how. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I think that, yeah, I Harrenhal, and again, it's been such a presence since season 2. But I mean, this one, but now we're like having fun with it. Like, you know, Alice is coming out and she's got her new robes that she's clearly, you know, kind of like, you know, hemmed from, you know, Sir Simon's old wardrobe or whatever it is, and she's like, they're kind of letting their freak flag fly like a little bit,
she's
like
doing
they're being
Batman, where like bats are coming out and she disappears, like.
Oh no! Well, no, I was waiting to see like if there was like a small right. Black Phillip and Batman are hanging out in this fucking place because
literally
there were so many things. I was waiting to see like a little Bruce Wayne go like you know, or whatever. It's like there were so many bats like flying around.
She might have made 3 Bruce Waynes on that night. We don't know.
It's true.
That's true.
So after she disappears, like the bats come and she disappears, you hear like a goat bleeding in the background, and I'm like, that fucking goat is still here.
Yeah,
she's Black Phillip. She's
so good.
Yeah, she's trying to live.
Believe it until that moment.
She's trying to live deliciously over there. You know what I mean?
She
Like,
is.
yeah, 100%. Cruel philosophers. Oh, well, oh yeah, Morgan. What do you got for your MP?
For a country whose like literacy rates are not that good, my MVP is just the Westeros library that never closes because every single person was reading. This episode, you got Larry's iconic one. You got Queen Diva 1 and Diva 2 in the small council being like, oh, the one in the ugly dress, the whore, oh, the stupid one.
Yeah.
Like, just saying it.
Yeah.
Talking shit.
Right.
Everyone was saying,
like right on top of them.
Boom, you're ugly, you're a whore, you're fucking stupid. Like, it was everybody was telling truths that people didn't want to hear.
Yeah,
it was.
You know,
I mean, like this is pretty perfect. Where you're just like you get caught talking shit,
and they're like, "What?
No, excuse me, what? Like
no, Savaja.
Yeah, right.
My lesbian queen, by the way.
No, she's like, either I talk shit in your face or you give me a castle, like one or the two.
Yeah.
So that's why
he's right. Castle,
right.
Rhaenyra should have said, "You wait right there. I got your castle.
Full circle.
I'll be right back."
My first exasperated email.
Right. Yeah. No, but so the library was open and everybody was
just the library
reading.
in general.
Yeah,
every
that's
single
true.
person reading other people in this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, the Larry's one. I agree with Jocelyn.
Yeah, I think that's like, that's the cornerstone.
No, honest Larry's, like it was the same thing when he was giving him the "Hey, you're crippled now" talk, like the real.
Yeah.
Here's what it's like to be a cripple. It kind of sucks, and you're gonna hate it.
Yeah.
But whenever he mask off, tells the truth, it's my favorite Larry's, like, because he's always like scheming and like kind of talking around stuff.
Yeah.
When he just decides to be like, no, we're just saying it now.
It's when he's. I think it's when he's at his best, like for sure, as a character. 100%.
I think that he and Alice like mirror each other in that way. Like when the mask comes off, the mask is fucking off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
No, for sure. And then like another one that was like a little more subtle, even like Helena kind of got to get on that. She was like
my autistic queen.
She was like, you look like shit when you lie. like or whatever.
You look away. You look away when you
look away.
lie.
I know that. It's like where she's like, you look like an ugly bitch when you lie. Like she was like,
everyone's right.
That's what I read it through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
she's like, everyone can tell when you're lying. Everyone can tell you're not slick. You're not good at this. You're bad at this.
Right. And this was kicked. I feel like this is kind of low key kicked off by Ulf last episode, where he comes in asking for a favor and gets grounded, and then he's like, and then she's like, no, you can't go any fucking bar. You know what I mean? Like you can't do anything like that. And then he goes like, And then he's like, okay, cool. They're talking mad shit like about you out there. They say that you're a fucking like you're a bitch and your sons are bastards and everybody hates you for real. I didn't say that, but they said that. I think you should know. You know what I mean?
And that's shade.
All
And
because
that's
she
what
told
we call
him
shade.
we got McDonald's at home, and he got pissed because he wanted his Happy Meal.
Oh my God.
You're a bitch, and everybody
Yeah,
knows it.
exactly.
Yeah.
You an ugly bitch, and you got a whole bunch of bastards around you. Yeah, that's it.
Use a hoe.
I don't need to say it. Everyone's saying it for me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, it's like I'm
Literally
just
wall.
letting you know that they're saying it. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Nicole Emery 93. Thank you so much. Give the small council's balls to the cats. The real MVPs. Those are like pretty like. Because I like they'd be batting around, but those are like made of like marble. Those are very heavy.
They're
Like
heavy stones.
the cats, like I feel like maybe couldn't play with them as much as they would want to. I love the idea though. I love
No, because
the
if they're
idea.
on a table, there's a certain type of cat that likes to take something round and
Just
push
push
it,
it, just
knowing
push it
it'll
off.
crash,
Yeah.
Right.
knowing
That's
it'll
true.
break something.
I was
It's
gonna
like,
say a good chaotic orange cat will go to town with it. So
they'll get
Yes.
it done. They'll get it done.
they'll get the job done.
Yeah, this one, and again, if you've had a chance to watch our reactions, like I mean, was this like the biggest cheer moment of the night in the bar? I think it was.
I've been like, kitty.
Yeah,
kitty.
I mean, like this is like it's such a great idea. I mean, like that kind of. I mean, that should almost make Adam like the MVP of the episode. Like in one that he wasn't even really in. You know what I mean? But it's like you got those fucking
Alan.
cats in there.
Alan.
I thought it was
You said
Adam's
Adam.
the dragon rider. Alan
Is
Adam's
Adam
the
the dragon rider? Okay.
Adam is the
Yeah.
dragon
He's on
rider.
the small
Okay,
council,
okay.
but yeah, Alan is the king of cats forever.
He's the king of cats. You know
He's
what I
like
mean?
Charlie Kelly.
But don't make Alan. I don't know. I feel like Alan doesn't need to be doing Charlie work.
I'd like him to be a little bit more chaotic though. He's so stuffed up. Like grow that silver hair out. Let it fly.
That's
Let,
true.
like,
That would be
I
fun to see it.
feel like
I feel
that
like
could
you
be
might
a
get it.
cool, That could be a cool like character beat where it's
Yeah.
like if he's had enough of this bullshit,
Yes!
you'll see the hair grow out and he's like, "All right, I'm here
Yeah.
to play."
A little
go."
bit. Yeah, I think
Careless
that's
mode
like
activate.
no, it'd be kind of fun, or he has like a similar beat to like what like Egg was when he's getting like that little peach fuzz, like
Yeah.
towards the back half of like what episode 6 or whatever it was, where he's just like maybe okay, I just gotta get down to the barbershop, get a fade going and stuff like that. We can get this worked
Go
out.
over to
You know?
Orman's house, get a face,
Exactly.
you know. Get your hair did.
We're fucking hooking up, apparently, man. Like
Yeah.
apparently. All right, MVP for me. I want to say, what am I thinking? I mean, like, I gotta say, like, just in the sense, and this will lead pretty well into the quote of the week or over there. But I mean, I gotta give it to.
Should I go first then?
Oh wait, did you go for? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I
Oh
haven't
no.
done yet.
Oh my god, it's like, well, like.
No, it's fine. If you want to use yours as a segue, that's cool. I just need to go.
No, 100%. No. Like Maddie, I'm so sorry. Like, no.
No,
Like,
it's
what were
Maddie's
we
is
thinking?
Larry Strong.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother-in-law famously. No, so my MVP is actually a little bit of BTS. My MVP is the director, Nina Lopez Corrado. She, for the Kristen Cole scenes and the Gwen Hightower scenes, she was like, actual bog. I'm not going to settle for anything less. I'm going to make them trudge through an actual bog, which I respect so deeply. And she found out the day before that she was pregnant. And she didn't tell anybody because she was like, they won't let me do the bog. I have to do the bog.
Oh, man.
And that
Really
is
like
literally,
truly, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
oh my God.
And so
That's
that is like my MVP. She was like, I can't tell anyone that I'm pregnant yet because they won't let me film on the bog, and I have to film on the bog because I have to make them miserable.
Yeah.
And I love that so much. I respect.
And at
the
best,
devotion.
this little motherfucker's just a walnut. They'll be fine. And like, you know what I mean? Like, we can trudge around there. It'll
Yeah.
be okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right. You know what I mean? Like, no, I love that though. I mean, like, and I mean, like, and in a, I mean, that was something that they kind of, you know, they did in the original show. It's like we kind of hear it being exalted left and right with like movies like The Odyssey, just like making and taking the time to go out to the real thing and shoot the real thing, you kind of can't miss it. Like as far as just what it does to the actors and how you can sell that idea of just like how downtrodden and hard of a time they're having.
And if you could highlight a comment for me, Orlando's latest comment, she fell into the bog and they had to pull her out. That's true. The director fell like chest deep into the bog, and bogs are famous. Like that's quicksand. You could die in a bog.
They'll swallow your ass up.
Like
you know
the
what I mean?
Like, Never-Ending Story. They had to pull her out. She wasn't. She didn't get too sad.
Yes, and like bogs are real. The bog danger is real.
We had a Never-Ending Story with in the beginning of the season or whatever it is. With like, oh god, that was tough.
So like, I want you to know that's how dedicated she is. She fell chest deep into the bog, and she was like, "I'm still gonna fucking do this. Amazing. I can't let them know I'm pregnant. I need them to do this."
That's so sick.
So
I love
the
that.
dedication.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Well, I mean,
that's my MVP.
Well, no, I think like ours kind of like I think like are kind of in tandem, and it's just because like I don't think that I'm really gonna have like an opportunity to ever do this ever again. But like Gwayne Hightower is my MVP of the week over here. Just like again, just because like I know for a fact that Krispy Kreme Cole over there is like he's just on like this weird depressed like existential like jihad like for himself
death
at
march.
This point.
He's on a death march,
literally, and like the fact that he had that he was like among the first people in the realm other than Rhaenyra to just tell this guy, no, thank you. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like no one has done this. This motherfucker has like failed upwards in such like incredible way, like in such like mammoth ways, and no one has been willing to tell fucking like, hey, why is he the hand of the king? Why do we think he's good at stuff or whatever the fuck? And like this guy was just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you to it. And he just fucking up and left, you know what I mean? Which is what everybody should have done with this motherfucker from the jump and shit like that. And just watching it happen in real time. After so many olive branches, he's telling him about, he's trying to subtly lift his spirits. He's like, it's like, you should see the high tower. You can have a great time over there, blah, 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 blah. Trying to get him to think about it, something else other than trying to go after this guerrilla warfare shit that they're doing and everything. I love Ginny Coastal Crew. I feel like we gotta wait till Dustin comes back before we do. But
did you just call him Justin?
I think I did accidentally. Yes, I'm sorry. Don't tell him. He'll probably hate that so much. Like, yeah, no shit. But yeah, I think that it's like poor Gwayne. The guy went through it. I mean, like it really.
He's still Hightower.
He's a rich kid. He needs this. This is good for him.
It's good for
building.
I
gotta say, like among the Hightowers, though, he might be the best one.
Unfortunately,
you know what I mean. Somehow,
the bars in hell.
The bars. I was going to say the bars in hell.
The bars in seven hells. But okay, but yeah.
You got him and Helena, and that's it. And now Darren seems cool.
Darren seems cool.
Jury's still out. He's been influenced properly.
Darren's dragon is cool. Darren TBD.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll check it out over there. But yeah, so and now it's kind of wrapping up like the wrapping up the MVPs. We got to bring on over each and every week. We got to find them, and because you guys know it, you guys love it. It is the cunt of the week.
There's no cure for being
a cunt.
Cunt.
A horn-blowing cunt.
Cunt of cunts.
You cunts!
And I swear on my honor, I swear to the Smith, I swear to the Warrior that I will have an updated, because like Orman gave us some of the best cunts that have ever cunted. You know what I mean? Like truly great. You know what I mean? Like you can never take whatever you think of him. You can never take that away from him. But that brings us to our cunt of the week over there. And Maddie, since I tried to steamroll through your fucking MVP over there, I mean, like you're here so often, you might as well be a fucking piece of furniture. You know what I mean? Like, so like I mean that in a loving way. I swear, like I'll see myself out. No,
God,
but like I'm so sorry. That was not. I did not mean to do that. But
My country.
who is
Sean Tank Top?
No, absolutely. Oh my God, hold on. It's like, and he's and
he's out.
back to Harrenhal.
He went back to Harrenhal.
Harrenhal.
I hope he gets some of that Harrenhal butter
Yeah.
from the man with no eyes.
Harrenhal butter. Maddie, who is your cunt of the week? Like this week? I feel like you're gonna take everybody's pick.
Honestly.
Honestly.
No, I'm not.
No. Okay, interesting.
No.
What do you got?
My cunt of the week is whoever decided for like the third time in a row this episode that we needed to show a woman possibly getting raped to fucking explain the like stakes of womanhood in Westeros. We get it. We did it. We've been there. We've done that. We don't need to see it 3 times in a row.
We really truly understand.
You don't like why did we need to try and rape Alice? Like I don't. Okay, you could make the argument that it was like staged to like engender sympathy with Aemond, right? I don't think that's a real argument. I think that if that was the real situation that was happening, it would be more obvious. And we didn't get that, and that wasn't what was happening. So I'm tired of it. I don't need a woman to be like threatened to rape every episode. I'm over it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Or like, I mean, even literally just them literally. And this is a very sad fact, but it is a fact. Just standing in front of and around her is the specter of it is already present.
That's the
like,
threat.
The specter of it's like, but we had to have like blocking where they are putting their arms around her. The arms and the hands are going places. I do, and given the fact that it has almost exclusively been female directors. And a good amount of these episodes have had femme writers. Like I am kind of like low key.
Women are not exempt from the male gaze.
No, I know, no. I know that,
like,
but it's a bit more surprising. Unless it's a bit more. It's more surprising with that than it is when fucking D&D or the fucking guys who wrote and directed.
Well, you can just blame it on their gender, right? Like, they're dudes, whatever. Like, but like the fact is that they created the basis, the blueprint for like what is it's Tits and Dragons, right? And and so we don't need that. That has somehow become like an integral part of Thrones, and we don't need it. It doesn't need to be integral. That's my cunt of the week. Fuck
That's
you.
fair.
Or there's like a way, like, he's a Greyjoy. There's the whole salt wife culture. You just need some line about salt wives, and the girls that get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't need like it to. It's actually scarier.
You don't need
to literally apply it in the scene.
Is a little bit more scarier than when it's actually happening. Like I don't know why that's true, but like for me, I'm like. Stories that set up stuff where it's like the threat is there and it's on the edge and you don't know which way the
tension of it is more
way scarier than just grabbing
and like the social normalization of it is way scarier than like whatever the fuck is happening on screen.
Like he might say it not even try to be scary. Like he might have been like, oh no, like I'm looking for a salt wife. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
You're lowborn and I'm a Greyjoy, but I think I'm highborn.
Right.
They don't give a shit. They look down on highborn lords. They look down on you if you can read. Like that's a true thing about Iron Islanders. Read, you're like a witch or you're stupid.
All
like,
the illiterate people are really good at reading. Without being able to read. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, it is surprising that it has come up this much. This is like now the pregnancy and labor and birthing scenes from season 1. Like we were just silly with them. Like we couldn't like you're turning around, you're bumping into a fucking somebody a birthing scene, of some sort. That entire fucking season. And again, that was a part of the point that they were trying to make, and I think a worthwhile one. When you're talking about women rulers and women's role within the realm and stuff like that, and the things that Rhaenyra had to surmount and overcome, this is just body cheap horse shit.
It's just beyond the pale. Like we get it. Yeah.
It's very it's very surprising that they wouldn't have collectively kind of learned a bit of their lesson. You know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? Hopefully we can have enough we can have enough fucking cool action shit like that. We don't have to deal with it anymore. Like, so hopefully we can kind of, if we can go on a nice little 3-episode streak to kind of finish out the season and not have to deal with it, that's definitely what I'm going to be rooting for. Jocelyn, Conch of the week. What do you have, my dear?
I have some synergy, which excites me a lot because the obvious choice would have been to talk about the obvious kindness episodes. I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to read someone drawing from Morgan, and it's your MVP, Sean. Gwen, stop being a dumb fucking cunt. Why are you still hanging out with his ass? Idiot.
Right.
You keep talking about we this and we that. I'd be like, sir, do you have a cat in your pocket? Who the fuck is we?
Right.
Wayne. This man has been talking word salad, gobbledygook.
Right.
From every fucking scene. At some point, give him what he wants. Give him that sweet release.
Yeah.
Do a little poison and say, oh my God, he mysteriously passed away in his sleep.
He passed away, poisoned by his enemies.
Poisoned by his enemies. Damn those wolves. Okay, y'all.
Roddy the Ruin. What did you do?
The Ruin.
Right.
Damn you. All right, y'all. But okay, so it's been fun. I'm gonna go head home to my castle. If y'all want to hang out, we get some wine, we chill out, we have a good time. Okay, thank you, Gwen, sir. Use this. That man is talking nonsense. You seem like a smart, reasonable person. Turn it on. Use it. Let him go. Do whatever the fuck it is that he want to do. But what I would do, because if I thought about this, okay, Gwen, how do we get you out of this? I don't really have a professional corporate way out of it. So we're going to have to just go full on war crimes. And so I don't think that Gwen could just bail, because then it's like, oh, you're a coward. You let your family down. And I think that he's someone who has honor and principles. So you just got to kill that motherfucker. You just need to take him out, get this shit together, and just literally go anywhere, but get the fuck out the bog. Get out the bog fog, okay? Get the fog out of your head and get the fuck out the bog and give that man what he wants, because it's already pissing me off, because he should be aging like an avocado or a fucking banana. But
apparently he's fucking Mario Lopez over here or some shit. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
His existence is repulsive. So get him out of here. Give me the sweet release, and then you will be my MVP of the series. I rest my case.
There we go.
It's that Dornish show, unfortunately.
I gotta say, I'm just like, you have a nephew to father, okay? Why are you trying to father this emo, sad ass bastard?
Like, and he clearly, because I remember, because even I think it was last episode, but he was like, wait a minute, you mean is Uncle Gwen coming? And he was like, nope. Like,
no, he has a new nephew, and he's awful.
Right? He has a new nephew.
He's a right cunt, is what he is.
No, I love that. I mean, like, in the sense of just like, you should have, or it's one of those things where it's like, it can be kind of, we talked a lot about parenting kind of interestingly in this episode and in the live stream, and there that it's like occasionally like one of those things that like the parents will tell you, but it's like, oh yeah, like you want to go outside, I'll give you what you want. You'll go outside, but you're going to be 6 feet under, like, or whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, like, whatever. But that's where we need some hard parenting, in the sense where, like,
Janine saying that.
What's that?
Just Janine kicking you outside.
No, that never happened to me. No, that never happened to me. I had some friends. They had some parents who would turn it the fuck up like that or whatever, and it was bone chilling. You know what I mean?
No, he needs to hit him with that, like, oh, you're sad, Krispy Kreme. I'll give you something to be sad
about.
I'll turn this horse around. No, I won't. I can't. The horse's hoof is fucked up, and we have to stab it in the head. Jesus Christ! Like, that was crazy. Like, horses continue to be like, have a pretty hard time.
But also,
over
like,
here.
we laugh at House Footley's name, but I think their sigil is whatever that thing is.
Oh, really?
And that's why they're known as Footley. Like, at first you're like, haha, Footley. Larry should live there. Oh, but it's like, but it's actually kind of dark. Like,
it's a field of silver caltrips on black. You're correct.
And that house is darker than you think.
Their motto is tread lightly here.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my
Speaking
God.
of house
That's
words.
I
Yeah,
respect
like-
it.
yeah. That's
good.
pretty.
I,
I mean, like,
gotta
and it-
stand a foot leave, even though I know
and,
I'm like
and
worried
again,
for him.
even
but...
though the only house that will just be like just forever, like the just the like wild hair up the ass. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Forever will be what was it? Who was oh son of I can't believe him. They helped organize the phrase against the things like what's their the flayed men. Who are these guys?
Bolton.
Oh.
Bolton, yeah, the Boltons. Like, you ever wonder like how everybody's like, where they're like, Tully's like, we're a fish. It's like we're a wolf, like or whatever. It's like we're lions or whatever. It's like ours is a skin guy upside down. Like,
'Cause
and
that's
you're
what
just
we
like, huh?
man on a
Right.
That's
field
what
of
we
blood.
do. And
Yeah.
what's our words?
Yeah.
Our knives are sharp because we're gonna use them on your skin, and then we're gonna run around and dance around in your skin.
Most fucked
It'd be
up.
better if our knives are dull, so it hurts more.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Our
Like-
knives are sharp is the house
Yeah.
words.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I mean, like, is there a more fucked up house sigil? Like,
It's
like,
literally
Metal.
a field of blood, you guys. Like it's a field of blood. Like
Yeah.
you
I know.
can't.
I don't think
But
I don't think that there's a
seeing-
more fucked up one. I think
I don't know.
like,
Seeing those footly things in action, you're kind of like tread
well, I mean,
lightly.
I think it's a silver medal. I think it's for sure a
We're
silver
just
medal. for
goofy
sure.
little foot house. We just like feet. Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
right. And like it's like a sad horse getting stabbed in the fucking skull and shit like that. Shout out to Mr. J, fucking 885. Cone of the week is Google Payments because I couldn't purchase Super Chat until now and I had to reset it. Well, bless you
Get 'em.
so much. Yeah, yeah. Fucking fuck Google and
Thank
like,
you for resetting. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
it.
really, honestly, like taking the time to do that. That means the
Steve
world. Like
Google, fuck
seriously.
off.
Yeah, right. It's like,
Yeah.
that's like saying that's like telling like in internet speak, that's like telling the sun to fuck off, kind of. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like it's just so ever present. We don't even notice that it's there. The yeah, blades are sharp. Yeah, that's a rough one. Who else we got? Like more, Drace is over there. Cunt of the week. What do we got over there?
Jan?
I mean, I was just always just like completely. I'm with Maddie, where I'm just completely exhausted and just fucking Krispy Kreme this episode, where I'm like,
Especially
just
this
kill-
episode.
Just kill yourself or don't.
Literally, I
the
think
speech is
Yes.
word. I don't know what the fuck the speech is. I'm like more like I know. Luckily, they put it over more interesting things that were happening. I like
Yeah.
re-listened to it. He's like saying nothing, just
Yeah.
being like
really just
we're-
listening to himself talk. Yeah.
He's a podcaster at this point.
He is.
He's just a man with a microphone.
Absolutely.
Someone was
100%.
like, they
Get
need to
him
know your
again.
opinions.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to know. The world must know these
But
things.
like, but right, no, he's truly like he's like sad Joe Rogan because like he's not like fun like an Alex Jones is awful piece of
Gay
shit whatever.
frogs, give it to
But
me.
like, but
Hit me
he's
with it.
but he's hilarious and goofy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can get some
And you
yucks
see
out
him
of there.
ruining his own life live
I'm-
on air, which is fun.
Right.
Unrelated
yeah.
to anything, like I genuinely think that some like great comrade fed Alex Jones Warhammer lore because the way his fucking rants line up with the actual lore
Absolutely.
of Warhammer fucking sends me. I'm gonna find an edit and I'm gonna send it to you guys. It's fucking unreal. Like I was just like,
Yeah, it's definitely
It
something.
sucks when terrible people like co-sign on things that you like when like Elon Musk was playing Diablo, and I was like, fuck
Yeah.
off.
Get
Oh
out of
yeah,
outta
you're
here.
like, stay away from my favorite thing, you fuck. You know
but
what I
Alex
mean? Like,
Jones didn't know that he was doing Warhammer. Like he was told it like it was a conspiracy theory, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run with this."
right.
And,
Love
oh my god, it's so
that.
good.
Like,
It's
that
so
was-
good.
That's
I mean, that would've
the
been,
MVP of
like-
that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, well, that would, right, but that would have been amazing in the sense of just like if we did have like him as a more activated Alex Jonesy type or whatever it is at the
Yeah.
end. It's like, and I swear by the Smith, man. I'll just tell you what, it's like we're not gonna have. They keep making all these. We got ourselves the water in the bogs are making the Targaryens gay and incestuous. It's like they're incestuous aliens, Duncan. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now.
The
Yeah.
leeches,
And-
they're
and-
making
yeah.
the men's gay.
It's
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah,
like, they're,
the
like,
leeches
it's
are
amazing. It's like,
making your
well,
men
no, because
That's
actually we're going
true.
to take the leeches, we're going to match them up, we're going to have make them into pills, some brain pills that you can get for $39.95, 30, like 30,
The
$39.95
bitches are actually sucking the gay out of me. So that's why I'm wearing 30 at all times.
They leach the incestuous gay out of you is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. They got ourselves a one world, a one Westeros government that we have over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
no shit.
I think I texted my friend. I think I said, "Kristen Cole, kill yourself challenge." Like every time he was on screen.
Well,
like,
I think that's kind of where we're. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I mean, I feel like that's the only thing that is, unless we're going to do like an Attack on Titan, Erwin Smith, like you don't get to die. You know what I mean? Like you want desperately to die and you just don't get to because fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, but he's still too comfortable. Like I don't want him to be just like dour.
I don't want him to get what he wants.
I don't want him. He wants to. He like the self-anointed greatest warrior in the
that's crazy shit.
Shut up.
I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like,
is there a more hated character in all of like the Game of Thrones? Like
Joffrey, I think Joffrey might still be more hated.
No, I hate Kristen Cole more than I hate Joffrey. I thought about it because I really searched my soul and said, do you really hate him more than Joffrey, Ramsay? And I said, yes. Yes, I do.
Ramsay was entertaining to watch.
Because they had entertainment value and they didn't have their head up their ass and all this pseudo spiritual psychosis. Shut up or kill yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or both.
Or both.
I love this is Jocelyn's house word.
This is my house motto. Kristen Cole. Because I would never say that to anyone else because that's a terrible thing to say. We have too much of that. You know.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to this fictional character, I very firmly put it on a banner. I will fly it proudly because I'm just done.
Yeah. I need
like, hey, we both have the same goal, Krispy Kreme. Like we both want the same thing.
Go.
So let's join our houses and let it make it happen.
I want to partner with you on this project. And I know that you will be very pleased with my deliverables. I will be efficient. You will be pleased with the work product.
KPI soaring.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Mr. Cole, like, thank you so much for joining us. It's like, and just know we are holding space for you. We are holding space for you here. It is 6 feet under the ground. If you could just like right this way, sir. You know what I mean? Like,
there, we'll just cover you.
Yeah, we'll just like, what are you doing? I'm burying you. Like, I do think that it is like. I will say this. I think that we're getting. I think that he's gonna be a pretty imminent death. It seems like.
You think he's not coming out of this season alive?
I more than likely. I'd have to say. And
pray.
What's that?
Jocelyn is praying. Put her hands together, like please.
And I just want to say we have to burn his ashes because even the prospect of a zombified Kristen Cole. In the long
night, my God!
We can't have that
no.
either.
No. That would be the one way. Okay, it would be Catspaw or the Night King would like raise the dead. Crispy comes up, starts talking his like bullshit or whatever it is, and even that's like somehow trite and forced and pathetic, and like the Night King would take one look at him and just go. Fuck this, like, and then just like having to take himself out. He's the only other thing that can defeat the Night King.
Yeah.
So maybe
Make
just
the Night King hang out with Cole for
right.
like a night.
Morgan, he would pull it. The Night King would pull a Balerion, the Black Dread with Viserys. So he would hang out for one afternoon with him, and then just be like, "Guess I'll die." Like,
that guy's a bad hang.
Other than the one gold cloak who punched a horse in the face so hard it died, my other favorite Game of Thrones fact is that Balerion, the Black Dread, hung out with Viserys for one afternoon and was like
I would rather die. Yeah.
Those facts are real and it's very funny.
Yeah. That's true. That's
true
Thrones facts. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. That's canon.
I can't wait for Fabian Frankel to exit this show because I want to watch him do more things because I think he's a great actor, but I fucking hate his ass as Kristen Cole.
Right.
And I can't appreciate how hot he is.
Well, have you seen that one? There's one other HBO show, Task or whatever it was with Mark Ruffalo. It's sick. He's in it. He plays a detective, and he's it's a great turn. He's very convincing. It's like as a East Coaster and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So if you need some like non Like if you need some non-crispy, like
I
you know,
do. I need some
Fabian,
non-crispy.
yeah, Fabian, then you can
Thank
get it there
you.
for sure. And it's a
Yeah.
good, it's a really good show. The I'm with you, or yeah,
Did
Task,
you do
I
your
think is what it is.
MVP? Or no,
Yeah,
sorry,
or
Cons of the
your
week?
who's your cut of the week
Yeah.
over there, Dustin? What do you got?
What's so funny is like the biggest like setup in the whole episode was obviously the Feast for Traders, and like none of us have talked about it at all.
Well, R.I.P. to the one gold cloak Sir Luther who punched a horse so hard it died.
Yeah.
one
Okay, so
time.
we did talk about that.
Man,
Yeah.
You know
like
what?
literally a cab. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, I mean, like,
I mean,
like,
that shit was gnarly. So in a way,
It
like,
was.
they were serving cunt in their mastery of gore.
dude.
Being dead as hell.
They're
I mean,
also
honestly-
wasting good meat.
True.
what is with
True.
you and this
She's
cannibalism?
right.
yeah,
She's
right.
yeah.
People are hungry. We need
Yeah.
to be fighting smart.
Well-
As I say, cannibalism is the only ethical form of meat consumption.
Also, I remember season 1 or 2 when they were like bitching about fish, and I'm like, these Kingland, these like small folk are like so much weaker than like the ones we met in Thrones who are like eating
1
bowls of
week with
ground.
Davos Seaworth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm just like, people are eating pigeons, people are eating rats and human bodies.
Oh yeah, right.
You
That-
guys
isn't
are
that-
mad.
What's her name? She like Ari. It's like, how about a big fat juicy pigeon? And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, but like
And these
things
people,
are hard all over.
Ulf
Yeah.
is like, oh, fish again. I'm like, yeah, oh, the salmon, no. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
you weak people. Anyway.
Ew,
Yeah.
omega-3, gross.
Well,
yeah,
now they're
yeah.
gonna
It's
eat
like,
cod
oh,
for dinner,
yellowtail.
so.
Ugh, fuck off.
A little
You know what I mean?
bacon,
Like, or
just a
whatever.
little bacon.
It's a little bit of bacon.
Yeah,
Tasty.
right. No, I think yeah, I mean, like I can kind of maybe I'll say that because we've already said I mean that's it. So your kind of the week was
Is the well, I love the theory that
He
it's
said serving cunt was whoever.
okay,
the,
yes.
The
Who like
high
staged it, right?
Yeah.
The
I like
staging
it.
of
I
it was
like
pretty
it.
great.
It's
Yeah,
crunchy.
yeah. That's
It
a
is
Hannibal
crunchy for
kill.
sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
Would get a crossover between the White Walkers and whoever these agents are. Make some art, some spirals,
Yeah.
some entrails.
Right,
some
that's true.
spirals.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
A clear
Corporate
message.
synergy.
Yeah, I'm
A
with that. Yeah.
crossover.
I like it.
I love the implication that they have the sans serif alphabet in Game of Thrones in this year. That's pretty good. I like that. Because, like, in reality, it would be like medieval, like black letter, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right, or something like
now-
that. You know.
Now I picture Orman telling them, "You better not fucking use Comic Sans. I swear to God, I
Right.
will rain
It's like,
down
right.
hellfire."
About to say, use Comic Sans, you cowards.
No, or he goes like, or like Orman, you can see Orman goes like, all right, but you know, like, listen, like we're gonna do our best to, you know, kind of have a diversion or whatever. If you got it, if you got gas in the tank and you got the time, papyrus, it'll be great. It'll be so great.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
just,
Yeah,
I
Damon
just
walked up
watched,
like, fucking papyrus. Ah!
I just
Shit.
watched all the Avatar movies, and I didn't notice the papyrus once. Like,
Oh.
nature is healing.
It's just
There you go.
just washed right over you.
Yeah, like I
you
was
know?
like, okay, it's papyrus. I'm letting it go.
It's okay.
Yeah,
letting
I'm
it
just like
go.
I'm just gonna relinquish
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. I'm trying to
Wow.
think about like who everybody's kind of taking some good ones. I mean, like, I this will be interesting. I will say this.
Chaos choice.
What's that? Chaos choice.
choice.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Let's go chaotic.
Let's get chaotic with it. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna come up
He's
with a
like,
chaotic
Helena's
choice.
fetus, free
Yeah.
existing.
How dare you?
Dude, I mean, like, yo, all like
It's a time traveling Tyrion, actually.
There we go.
Actually, correct.
Oh, no. You want to know what it is?
Is
Okay,
she
here's what
pregnant with Bran?
here's what it is.
Oh,
Here's what it
no.
is.
Aren't
I
we
have
all?
my favorite, my cunts of the week is nobody that I can point to in the show, and nobody like that was involved with the making of the show.
Nobody
What
on
I
screen
did-
right now.
And nobody on screen right now, you know, like you guys all serve in your own way, you know what I mean? Like, so I think like, you know, we got that like over there, but I would say it's all you beautiful people in the comments. The commenters are the cunts this week because I got a little bit of the old school. We've dropped our first like clip of the Feast of Traders like thing. That was like a little scene, right? And I got to watch all these like theorizing happening because this is not a book thing. Like this doesn't happen in the books at all. Like I think was it Luther is like the one who, I mean, I think he executes somebody pretty prominent, like a very big character and stuff like that. So he is very much alive throughout a lot of this story. And so what people are doing again, which I haven't seen in such a long time. Talk about nature is healing. I was getting those 2019, 2017 vibes of just horse shit ass fucking like theories, like the dumbest shit, like where they're just like, I think he hired, like people are like, it's got to be a faceless man. They hired a bunch of faceless men to do this fucking shit. And they're just like, what? No, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like we haven't made mention of any, I mean, granted, faceless men are probably around, you know what I mean? Magic is still going and shit like that. But again, we have not like,
come on, Sean, they had the coin with Darren's face on it. Which is like a nod to the face of
coin.
Right. Also,
like, it's there, man. It's right there.
It was Melisandre. It was the Red Witch. It was the Red Woman.
It was the Red Woman. I mean, like, yeah. So I think, I mean, like,
Ned Stark severed head, time traveled back in time.
No, I mean, like
into a guy.
Right. Yes, like he, yeah, like he, like yeah, he, like they're like, yeah, like she warged into the pigeon that flew across the way to drop it off at like fucking Ormond Hightower.
I love the pigeon group chat. That's
the pigeon group chat's pretty great. Like the
it's like a private group. It's a little Discord. You can't be on it. You gotta get an invite.
So do you guys remember when we were like, Laris is a warg and he's working into the rats in the Red Keep?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
I feel like they were trying.
Morgan was like the literal number 1 proprietor of that fucking bullshit. Like that was like,
I said it could be possible. But also the show with the like they'd zoom in on the rat. It felt like they were trying to tell us something. They were just trying to like spin me out. Anyway.
Also, I will another cunt of the week is whoever the fuck it was that made the likeness of this week was like, do you fancy the good likeness? No,
it's terrible.
Like yeah, it literally looks nothing like him at all.
You do better than Sean.
It's a,
you make
listen, like I would make him not look like
he could.
I would make him not look like a fucking beetle or something like that with his shaggy hair in front. He didn't even have his hair pushed back because he used to be a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just like they're like those are like my 2 cuts, but it's just like some of the theory craft was getting to some kind of fun old school wiggity bullshit that
John
I kind of
works into the hilt of
he works into the hilt of his sword.
Yeah, that was the thing.
You don't remember that?
Oh my god!
When he climbs out of the ice pond and and there was like a glint of light on the sword and everyone
like,
they were like,
it was a glint of light like on the eye of the wolf, and you're just like, because it's a wolf-shaped sword, so that's how he can warg into it. And you're just like,
yeah, literally, that was their argument.
I love that.
Amazing.
They were gods. We were strong then.
That was. I mean, like obviously, that would be. I mean, obviously,
I want to go back. I want to
go back. Time traveling Tyrion fetus.
Time traveling Tyrion fetus, take us back there and everything like that. Time traveling Tyrion fetus can take us back over there. It's like all you have to do is pay 1 Darren gold coin that doesn't look anything like him, ladies and gentlemen, because he was cloned. He was cloned in a lab with the maesters and stuff and like everything, you know, like but yeah, I think I don't know. That was like whoever made the likeness. And again, because Ormond was the one that ordered it, he goes like, it's quite good, isn't it? Because he's so proud, he's so vain. And it's like, you know that Darren wanted to be like, you know, it's like that weird, that Italian guy who made a fucking brass bust of Charlie Kirk. And it's just like
the Italian lady that did the Jesus fix.
Yeah.
Oh,
because she was like biblically accurate.
But that was a work of art. That was both have horrifically misshapen heads, like IRL and like in the visage form or whatever.
I found the article
because I linked it. You did? You did? Okay, sick. Like the but no, I'd say that those are probably 2 my chaos cunts of the week over there. Shout out to Jenny at Coldstone Creamery. I fixated on Helena. It's funny that you would hyperfixate on that character specifically too. Like the talking about the puzzling nightshade caterpillar, which is real and transforms into the Sphinx moth, and the Sphinx is famous for riddles. Did you guys have any?
And then it looked open.
I'm kind of like Helena's like, you know, no one wants to go to Noth because they think everything's poisonous. But I've been hanging out with the bugs, and they seem chill to me. Maybe that's my escape plan. Maybe I go to Noth and nobody fucks with me because there's poisonous butterflies, but I don't hang around them.
Right. Well, no, she would be able. She's the bug whisperer, so she'd be fine.
She's bug girl Helena. She's a bug trainer.
She is. Yeah, she's a bug queen for sure.
Where's her bug out bag?
Yeah.
Bye.
She should have one
Bye.
at the ready at all times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and then they were saying like, what about the? It's like, no wait, what about the one guy with the brown eye and the blue eye? Is not a little suspicious. He has the same
David
eye
Bowie?
as no one. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Heterochromia is not very common in Westeros.
True.
It is more common. It is more common in Essos than it is more common in Targaryen specifically. Like, for example, Baelor Breakspear and his son Valar were both heterochromatic brown-blue. But it's not really like something that is common enough to like notice. I actually didn't catch that in the episode. So if there was a heterochromatic dude, like that might be relevant. But I also think that's kind of like, I don't think this show is going that deep or that hard.
Sometimes this guy
not a lot
looks
of
cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then like he's got like an interesting. I think because I think the character that we're talking about is a character that was when Alicent came to the captain. It was just like, okay, you see dragons, you do not open fire and you just stand down or whatever. And they did do a cutback to like his lieutenant, who was probably more of a true believer. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's just more of just like he's like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? We're going to give up the goat to these, like he's actually bought into like the Hightower propaganda type shit or whatever it was. And like, that's what happens when you have an occupation. Like, sometimes. I think if they were bringing in the faceless men into this show, there would be like a primer before that scene. We
would get one Valar Morghulis.
Right.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I think that is just because we know about it doesn't mean the story is engaging with it and knowing about it.
Like, is that right saying you're going to Bravos or Essos? Or just Essos? Like, they're kind of...
Bravos is in Essos.
Yeah, and so I'm like, it would have been him talking to someone from Bravos.
Or like somebody kind of like, here's a coin. There'd be some sort of exchange. Like
you would have echoes of the faceless men to have them. It would be the same stupid shit like when everybody's at the end of like WandaVision, we're just like Doctor Strange is going to show up because that'd be really fucking cool, right? And it's like, not unless we see the possibility of him.
They got to breadcrumb it.
They got to breadcrumb it, and there's literally been no fucking mention of the faceless men like in
and just to clear up some comments, Jake and Hagar had different colored hair, not different colored heterochromia, and in the books Tyrion did canonically have heterochromia.
Which is why people think that he's a secret Targ, because people think
because historically Targaryens have had heterochromia.
Right.
That is a thing that shows up in the Targaryen line, but it also shows up elsewhere.
The king was weird about Joanna.
That's
why they're a little bit
That's true. Aerys was weird about Joanna Lannister. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But
and so I don't know.
Everyone was, because she was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Mm-hmm. I just
yes.
Whose dumbass idea is it to keep sending these little small posses of men to Harrenhal? I'm looking for Aemon. I just want to talk about that for a second.
They're feeding Alice. They're feeding her.
We keep sending Jackie Chan's like stunt like performers like where it's just 3 or 4 at a time and that's it. You know what I mean?
Like, it's like, y'all, this is funny. This is now becoming a workplace comedy because this is really stupid. Like, as much as I hated everything that we talked about with the scene with Alice, it was so absurd to watch these nincompoops trying to climb over a wall. We're looking for Aemon. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
What terrible idea is this? And at what point do you say, hey, we need to go back to the drawing board and crowdsource some new ideas?
Right.
Because this shit ain't working.
Right.
We're wasting people that could be doing something else or people that we could be eating. Either way, there's a better use of them.
Again,
eating people.
I love Jocelyn's cannibalism agenda. I love it.
Remember me different, y'all. I would not eat a person. But if we are in war times and ain't no food, I'm a put some.
We're not gonna say it's people, it's bowls of brown. Who's to say what it is?
Right,
and I'm also eat some dragon meat.
I'm getting another echoes of another fucking Alex Jones classic where it's like, listen, if it comes down to in the apocalypse or whatever it is, my daughters ain't gonna starve. I'm eating your ass. Like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
sometimes a broken clock might just
That's
be
what I'm
right.
doing.
Yeah,
Right.
He had some ideas.
Like-
He had some ideas. Okay.
He had
But I
certain ideas, like you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
or it's like
Can
it's
I
like
change my MVP to
oh please.
To Alex Jones?
Hold on.
To Jocelyn calling these men nincompoops.
He's
That's my new MVP.
Yeah, I love that.
Right, I'm
She's
like,
right,
yeah,
Your Honor.
we gotta get it up, get her up on the big board. All right,
Yes!
like, what about over there?
I also love that, like, we compared the Jackie Chan's stunt doubles, like,
Right.
like
Or
that,
stunt performance, like the guys that he fights like 3 at a time or whatever the fuck it
man,
is.
like,
You know what I mean? Like,
I still think, like, I'm thinking about like the guys from the raid entering
yes,
Heron
yes,
Hall
yes. Yeah, big time.
versus everybody else entering Heron Hall. Like,
Yeah.
I think that would actually cook.
that would be so sick. Like, yeah,
Right.
I would love that. Yeah, 100%. Like the no, I'm with you in the sense, or just like this is where you need like some collective, like unionizing like type shit. Like, because again, a bunch of sellsword guys and stuff like that. Like Lady Frey was talking, it's like any sellsword can claim Heron Hall, like or whatever. And you're just like, but like if we, I mean, that castle is big.
If they
That castle is
coordinated
unruly.
all like did a like we're gonna be a certain subset, like we're the Second Sons or the there's
Yeah.
a bunch of other like golden companies.
Sons
There's
of the
a
Heron
bunch of-
Hall. Sons of the Harpy,
we're
get out of
Sons
here. Sons of the Heron
and
Hall.
we can
Like,
be
you know.
house sell swords, but like we also run a house,
Yeah,
a collective, a commune.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we can
Now
go
will
there.
it turn into a sex cult?
I was
Always.
about to say that's usually always step one to
Right.
Day
weird sex
three.
cult stuff, but you know what?
And
You
yeah.
know what?
Yeah, and
Men
let's
get
certainly-
lonely.
Let's certainly not have it be these guys who are
Yeah,
like, you know, like,
no.
or just like, it's like, I really want a castle, but I also want to fuck. Like, you
Well,
know what I
they
mean?
can
And it's
have
like,
sex with
right
each
now,
other.
like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Like,
They can just have sex with each other. And
that's what I'm saying. Go.
It
do-
ain't gay.
Have the Ironborn ever explored each other's bodies?
Go
Go-
get some of that butter
Pirates.
and do what you need to do.
Go right.
Get some of that butter.
Get some of that,
Some of that
butter.
bog butter.
Never been
Get that
smoked.
They
bog-
said
get that
there's a
bog butter.
lovely man with no eyes that makes butter in Heron Hall.
And also for $49.95 for 40 gold dragons, you can also get your bog butters, like your
Just
bog butter
three
lube,
gold
bog butter,
dairies.
bog butter lube tub for you. It's like, because everybody knows that anyone that's listening to the One World Government and anybody that's on this here network is an #1 fuck machine, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely
God
true. You're gonna
damn
need
it.
that bog butter, like.
This is what happens when you crowdsource good ideas.
Yeah.
100%. Oh my god.
Heron Hall man sex cult. Man on man love.
Man on man love, absolutely. Let's get it going. I mean, like, yeah.
Nothing
So
gay about it.
no,
Butter
it's
love,
not
brother love.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's-
butter brothers. They're just a bunch of butter
Butter
brothers.
brothers.
Butter brothers.
Butter brothers. Butter brothers.
Gotta
There
save me,
it is.
butter brothers.
Bog brothers. Like, I'm with
I've
it.
seen
Like,
enough. I've
yeah,
seen
I
enough.
think, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do much, but like house words. Get some of that butter. Like
There it
get some,
is.
no,
Oh my
house
God.
words. Get some of that butter, brother. Like, you know what I
Yes,
mean? Like
there it
that's how we go over there. Like well, I mean, I think that like I'm very excited for the next like 3 weeks. I mean, it 8 is fine. It's better than 6. I do wish that we had more. I wish we had, like, because it does seem like the show is kind of like, it's pretty in its bag. It's definitely kind of like it's making a lot of really, really good moves, and I've been having as good a time with this show as I think I've ever had. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like with this season especially, and so I don't know, man. Like, only 3 more weeks of this shit.
But I think that's kind of like, I know that, like, I do agree with you that I do enjoy talking, you know, in episodes and
Yes.
like character building and all that stuff like that. But when we only have 8 episodes,
This one hits different.
Yeah.
then you're like, oh my god, like there's only 3 left, and you're still in this
Yeah.
fucking like pathway.
You're stuck in
You
a
know,
hallway in
yeah,
a wall.
Like that's the part that kind of pissed me off. Where I'm like,
Sure.
okay.
I was waiting for like an old school like Resident Evil 1 like door animation to happen, like when they walked in, like burn, like, or whatever it was, like every time that they go in there. I mean, like, yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, I think it's gonna be shit or get off the pot, like, or shit or get out of the walls, like, you know, like with those two. I mean, like, as far as like whether or not they make it out or not, it will be interesting. I think it's gonna be, they're gonna be cooking, I think, with like the next like 3 episodes, especially just with like just shit happening. You know what I mean? I think like the pontification is gonna kind of be mostly over. I think we're gonna kind of start to see. And we got one more season. Yes.
I think I thought I knew where they were going to end on this season, and now I don't know. And I'm very curious. I'm really curious. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, like, it's for, and again, like the fact that, again, like we had 2 episodes that kind of had to sort of do some heavy lifting with like the previous thing. And so it's really, this is only like the, like the 3rd episode of this season, really. And so like, I think that it's going to be interesting to kind of see how we start to move so forward, like, and like how fast that's going to be and how ferocious it's going to be. It's going to be very interesting. So like, I mean, I don't know. I'm very excited for in the coming weeks for this one, for like, all of our Targ Tuesdays and all of our bar watches we're going to be having over there. Again, Jocelyn, it has been Sir Jocelyn of Wish a Bitch Woods. My dear, it is always a pleasure. You continue to be a delight. One of my favorite rants that we've ever had, like, was just this last bit over there. It's like, and also nincompoop. Let's just bring it back, Let's just bring it back. You know what I mean? Like, so, but can you tell the people where they can find your podcast, what you got going on, and like anything like else where people can find you?
Yes, of course. First, thank you all so much for welcoming me back. This was so much fun. You all have been doing amazing this season. You can find me on social media, More Wine Pod. I'm a one-woman show, and I'm so behind on social media postings. But on my podcast feed, you will find my coverage of House of the Dragon, where I've had the lovely Maddie. And most recently, one of the best, funnest things I did with Lauren for episode 4 is we came up, I want to do weaponized aromatherapy to take out Orman. You don't need dragon fire.
No.
You don't need a sword.
No.
What you need is a stink bomb of all stink bombs. And so I asked her, we came together
guys.
and we came up with just a rank concoction of terrible odors from the GOT and Happy universe that we're going to put in our cauldron and take him out. So check that out. And Maddie will be back to talk about the finale with me. And I am also covering the Vampire Lestat. And let's see if I can show my shirt.
Yes.
Written and directed by the Vampire Armand. It's amazing. Terrence and I have been having a great time talking about it. Somehow we liken Lestat to Offset and Armand to Future. So it's been really wild ride, but it's been a good time. And if you're following the season, we do deep dives on poster color theory because that's been all the rage this season. More Wine Pod. I'm gonna need more wine wherever you go and listen to your podcast, but you can go to morewinepod.buzzsprout.com and find all of our links. Again, thank you so much for having me. This has been an absolute blast.
Thank you so much, my dear. And also, get in just on the web, Mr. J. Just let them dragons drop some poops on Tumbleton over there.
I've been saying this.
They'll have to rename it like Dumbleton or something like that. Like, you know what I mean, or some shit like that. I don't know.
Dumbleton is pretty good.
Dumbleton's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, or no, like. That's what they like. It would become the unofficial name because you'd be like, yeah, I mean, like I got to get on the I-94 and go past fucking Tumbleton. You remember? And like some guy at the bar would be like, oh, you mean Dumbleton? Like or whatever. It is. Like,
you gotta get that Dave Matthews tour bus to drive by.
Oh my god! Hero of West Coast,
Noah Khan. Noah Khan.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
He's got that epidemic of pooping. I don't know if y'all been following it.
I haven't seen that one yet. No, like it's the touring like poop torch being passed, over there. Like,
so
try to see that time.
There's been an epidemic of Noah Khan fans not willing to leave the barricade.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Where they stand, and it's very, very terrible. And I want better for them.
Yeah,
but
talk about a great divide. You're gonna need one if you get those motherfuckers over there. Jesus Christ, like you're like that's so bad.
His music is not that good, y'all. I love him, but it's not that good.
Or it's like this is like fine,
so
like
good, I gotta poop my pants.
It's nice, like nice, like it's boilerplate, like kind of college rock that I liked when I was in my 20s and shit like that. You know, like it's cute, it's fun, it's whatever. But like, Maddie, where can people find you on the internet? So what do you got going on?
You can find me at Medicate Ultra on Instagram, at Medicate Plays on Twitter, at Medicate something on Threads or Blue Sky. I forgot. It's fine. You can find me talking about this show on the More Wine Pod. You can find me here every Tuesday talking about Targ Tuesdays. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be here. But Sean, I wanted to end my section with one question for you.
Please.
Have you figured out the House Burlington words yet? Because if not, I think Alistair Gray had a great suggestion.
What do
if
we
we can pull
have?
that up.
Where we got it? Where's Alistair? Where is my friend? Is he up there a little bit?
He's up there a little bit, yeah.
Okay, let me see.
You'll find it. When you see it, you'll find it.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's right. CA. It's like, wait, is this
unbowed, unbent, unbuttered?
Unbuttered?
There it is.
Now listen, we are buttered. We're buttered 24/7. We're
right?
ready.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Anytime.
Or bowed, bit, and buttered.
Right,
Bound
and buttered. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there you go. Like,
and buttered, yeah.
Yo, okay.
Try something.
Now we're cooking. Now
we're getting over there.
Oh my god. Anyway, I just had to
I'm
shout that
loving
out.
that.
I thought that was so funny. It
Oh
literally
my
made
God.
me break
Amazing.
character.
Like, I know, like,
on
I'm kind of like,
stream.
now I'm kind of up in this whole big thing where it's like everybody just like, I'll never look at butter the same way. Like, yeah, it's like it gets pretty bad over there. But yeah, so everybody, again, thank you guys very much for joining us on Targ Tuesdays over there. Again, we are in the end. We're in the second half, and like we got 3 more weeks of this stuff, and we've been having an absolute ball. And we guys been having
will return.
Yeah.
House of the Dragon Endgame.
We've been
Playing Dr. Doom of Valeria.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I think that
we should
like Victor Valerian Doom or something like that over there. You know, like but no, we've been having a great time over here. Like, and it's been because we've had incredible guests, because we've had an incredible like co-hosts and stuff like that. But it's also been because of y'all, you guys jumping in the chat, keeping things interesting, keeping just being a little bit of that butter on our bread over here, you know. Like, but again, I want to say thank you very much to everybody who jumped in with the super chats, like Mr. J, Jenny Coldstone Creamery, Nicole Emery, Cruel Philosopher, Crazy
Slurpee.
Description. What's that?
Slurpee.
Exactly.
Slurpee.
And
My
Slurpee.
God.
And DBA. Everybody over there. We thank you guys very much again, like for your generosity and for making yourself part of the conversation. And everybody else that that has just been kind of like, again, like sometimes I'm just like, I need to pay you for that comment. That was hilarious. You know what I mean? Like there's sometimes I said I need to super chat y'all for some of this shit. But we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us. Hit us up on over on our Sean Tank Top YouTube channel, and find us at Watchers in the Bar on Instagram, Facebook, like all the socials and stuff like that over there. And also keep it over on our Patreon if you guys want to get early and connect to all that stuff for a pretty damn fair price. Patreon.com/Sean Tank Top. It's the best way to support the channel. We guys appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we will check